hit record, and I am going to mute, but you guys obviously know it's just us, so unmute yourself if you want to say something or ask a question, okay? Oh, there's Jennifer. She's a brand new coach. Hey. She might not be able to hear me. Okay. All right, let me mute. And then I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see. All right, so I have a lot to share, but I really want to manage our time well tonight because we do have a new coach kickoff call after this. So if you have a new coach, make sure that they are on. But I am recording this, so I will share it again as well. Oops, I don't know what happened. Sorry, hold on a second. Let me make this to where it's supposed to be. The beauty of slides, right? Okay. All right. Hey. Oh.
Hey, somebody let her out, please.
Oh, hey, who is that? Oh, maybe it's Jennifer. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So I wanted to share with you guys. I want to talk to you guys about our May marketing plan and just really lay out for you how I market my month, how I plan out my month, what's coming in May, how you can use my plan to grow your business and make it your own. But I also want to, you guys may think I'm nuts, but like I kind of want to apologize because like I feel like the first months of 2019, I don't feel like I've been consistent in leading you guys and teaching you guys this. I don't feel like I've been consistent in training you guys. And I really had like God and I had this moment where he was like, Rachel, okay, this is what works. You've been trying all this other crazy stuff and your people need this, right? So I really went back to my beginning as a coach. And I know that a lot of things have changed, obviously, as far as training and marketing and social media and things like that. But there are some basic things that work in this business. And I want to provide what you guys need. Obviously, I can't do everything for you guys, but I know that there's just some basic trainings that worked for me and they continue to work today. So I kind of wanted to give you guys what you can expect from me as the leader as we continue throughout 2019. All right. So I will share that at the very end, but the bulk of this call is just going to be like announcements. I'm going to share my May marketing calendar and how I will use it and how you can use it to grow your business this month. All right. So let's see. All right. So everybody can see my slides, right? Everybody can see that. Okay. I always feel like the Zoom stuff is blocking it, but maybe it's not for you. I feel like somebody's knocking on my door too. Hotels creep me out, y'all. Not even gonna lie. Okay, so what's happening? So this month, Ultimate Portion Fix Challenge Packs are still on sale for $20 off. And new coaches, okay, a lot of this information is going to overwhelm you, but please don't let it. Just hang with me for a little while. So Ultimate Portion Fix packs are still on sale for $20 off. That's great, you guys. Like, honestly, I am signing basically everybody up with the Ultimate Portion Fix base pack, unless they're just like, no, I just want access to the workouts, and I do the Bod Challenge pack. But I'm definitely offering that $245 challenge pack, and I'm surprised at how many people are going for it. So my approach is everybody needs Ultimate Portion Fix. It's an amazing, amazing program, nutrition plan. They get the workouts for 21 Day Fix. And so like if they sign up with a challenge as a challenger with the Ultimate Portion Fix pack, the 160, then if they want to transition to a coach like next month or whatever for their savings on their Shakeology, they can just sign up as a coach with the Bod Challenge pack. And then they don't have to pay the $40 sign up fee. And we get 2 more challenge Success Club points, right? So that's kind of my approach. Now, I am definitely offering the $245 challenge pack because it is on sale. It's a huge savings, and it has everything that somebody needs to be healthy and fit, right? So that is still on sale. And also this month, anybody that buys a challenge pack or a completion pack, if they don't already have access to the refilming of 21 Day Fix and Extreme, they get that in addition. So if you have somebody that does sign up with a Beachbody On Demand challenge pack this month, they do get access to the new refilmed workouts. So that is important too. As far as Summit, okay? Qualifying for Summit parties, you have to be SC10 in, I think, like April, May, and June to attend the Success Club party, and then there's a Diamond party as well. You can look up those FAQs in the Coach Online office to check out and see if you qualify for those. Fancy Coffee Fridays, that is something I'm doing for my personally sponsored coaches. So if you hit Success Club 5 or 10 by the first, second, or third Friday, I am sending you a Starbucks gift card on me, so you can have coffee on me. Just a fun little way to reward you guys for working hard and helping people. So that's for my personally sponsored coaches. We do have a new coach training starting on Monday, a phase 2 training. I'm going to talk about those in a little bit. But also Vegan Recover. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I'm not even going to lie. Vegan Recover is coming out on May 20th. So if you have those people who drink vegan Shakeology, they wanted to try Recover, but it has whey in it and they can't. We do have a vegan form coming out this month, which is huge. Also, I know a lot of you guys are pushing for Summit recognition. Summit is our annual coach training, the big Beachbody event. It's in Indianapolis in July, and quite a few of us are going this year. So I know some people are pushing for rank before we go. And so, like, if you are a paid Diamond coach before June 6th, then you will get recognized at Summit as a Diamond coach. And a lot of you guys are close. A lot of you guys are pushing for it. Some of you guys aren't going, but you can still push for it. So that is a goal, a date to definitely push for. And then as far as our team who is going to Summit, I'm putting together an agenda for us, and I'll get that out to you as soon as I have some more details nailed down. So just watch for that. Last month, April was a hard month. I'm not going to lie. And these are the numbers that were in the Coach Online office today. So if you think your numbers are wrong, you'll just have to get with Beachbody about that. But these are the numbers that were reflected today. But so many people came through and pulled it out in the end. Success Club, for you newer coaches, it's our goal every month to help 3 people get started in our challenge groups with Shakeology and workouts, or Shakeology and Ultimate Portion Fix. And so Success Club 6 is always our minimum goal. And so for every challenge pack that we sell, you get 2 Success Club points. And so we always aim to help 3 people a month. So really, really, really cool. Look, guys, I should have tallied it up, but that's a lot of people that we helped get started on their health and fitness journey in April. And no matter where you fell, you should definitely be proud of yourself for doing that and helping some people. Okay. Next, we have some pretty big celebrations. I posted this on my personal page today, but Jade is a 1-star qualifying coach today. That means that she advanced a coach beneath her to Diamond, and she has to hold that for 6 weeks. They have to hold that for 6 weeks in order for her to be officially a paid 1-star coach. So that's really big, you guys, because when you're a 1-star Diamond, you actually get an invite to the New Leader Conference in LA, which is in every February, and it's my favorite event ever. It's the best event ever. And so when they hold that, she will get invited to that, and there are other benefits as well. But of course, in order to be a 1-star Diamond, she has to have advanced a Diamond. And Carly Keel is a new Diamond in our Team Take Heart, Team Hustle and Heart, which is Jade's team. So huge shout out to them. So proud of them. You guys congratulate them if you have a chance. All right. All right. So what's happening as far as trainings in May? So we have a brand new coach training that begins on Monday. We have our kickoff call for that tonight, right after this call. And I'm basically just going to lay out the basics of coaching and how to get started and what goals to set for yourself and how to post and how to invite, things like that. But our Business Builders Tribe, which is our new coach training, it starts Monday. It's a Facebook group. So I'm going to go back to that. I had kind of pulled away from that for a little while, but I just remember that works really well. And the coaches who come into this business and do it, they're the ones that complete this training. And so we're going to go back to that. We will have a weekly call for that new coach training. It's on Wednesdays at 11:30 Central Standard Time. And it's at that time because it kind of bridges the gap of some lunch times. I know not so much for West Coasters, but All of those calls are recorded, and so we will have a call every week taking you through the basics of building your business in the first month. The second training is we have a phase 2, Coach Vitals. It's really focused on, for anybody that has completed the new coach training, and it really takes you into the foundational stuff of understanding the business, strong leg, weak leg, volume, how to build a solid long-term income. And so I'm doing that with Melanie Mitro, and it's through Vimify. So I posted that in our team pages, and if you need that link, you can do that. But I know a lot of you guys are doing Rank in the Bank, so you guys who are pushing for Diamond or 1-star or above, I wouldn't suggest doing both. I would choose one because it is a lot of information coming from both places. But that weekly call is on Tuesdays at 11:30 Central Standard Time. So it's a really good training, and I'll tell you, I have not been offering a phase 2 for a long time, and I feel like that's really been missing from our team. So I'm excited to start that back for you guys who want to keep moving forward. Also, okay, so Diamond Dinner. For those of you guys who are attending Summit, we are planning a Diamond Dinner. I think it's going to be that Saturday, early evening, for anyone who at that point is a paid Diamond coach. So that's going to be really special. So if you're pushing for that and you're going to Summit, please, 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 just make Diamond a non-negotiable kind of thing, okay? Because it's going to be fun. It's going to be celebratory, and it's a huge deal. So I'm excited about that, but I'll share more details. And then last announcement is our Diamond Retreat for the team is going to be in September. It's that second weekend in September. We're in Destin. You have to be a paid Diamond coach in order to attend. Your qualifications, you'll get those when you get invited off the wait list. I sent out a round of invites today to my personally sponsored coaches. And so there are some qualifications. I sent it to everybody who hit Success Club in April. And so that is something definitely to aim for. It costs $200. If you meet the qualifications, you get to go for free. So it's really, this is huge. This is a very intimate, foundational business building time. I'm teaming with some other coaches, some of my success partners, and we have a cool house. That's the top of our house, actually, that in that picture. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a really, really, really fun time to grow our businesses together. And it's definitely, we'll talk business, but we'll also kind of relax and fellowship a lot too. Okay. So you guys can see this whole calendar, right? Can you see the whole calendar? Because I see your faces at the bottom of this, and it stresses me out. I feel like you can't see. Oops, shoot. Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I don't know why it's not working. Okay. So you guys can see it. So this is the May calendar for our team. I made this for my team last week. And this is what I make every single month for you guys to help you kind of guide your business and what you're doing every single day. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see it very well. I'm going to share this in our team page too. But if you can see the every day starting May, starting May 5th, really, there is a little caption on each day that's in light blue. That is a theme for your post. So I really like to help you guide you guys in what you post. And I love that we are kind of posting as a team on social media. So on Sunday nights is really kind of like my call to action. I'm either making a post and telling my story and inviting to a challenge group or to the coaching opportunity. On Mondays, every Monday morning, my followers can expect some type of motivation, inspiration from me, and it's usually a workout selfie. I've really pulled away from posting a workout selfie every day. As a brand new coach, they told us to post 3 to 5 times a day. I don't think that's effective anymore, so I'm really posting once or twice. But every Monday, I post some type of inspiration. It may be scriptural, it may be just something for my personal development. It's always part of my story. It's always part of something that I struggle with or something I've overcome. And so every Monday I post that, and I encourage you guys to. Tuesdays are Transformation Tuesdays. That's when I share my transformation. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be me because my followers are following me and my story, right? But I love to highlight you guys every now and then or in my stories or my challengers or something like that. Wednesdays are some type of value or education. I might share a recipe. I might share a healthy eating tip. I might share how to get your kids to eat vegetables. I might share, I don't know, it could be anything, just so long as I'm adding value and I'm not asking for something, right? That I've really gotten away from asking in a lot of my posts. I really only give a call to action once, maybe twice a week in my posts, and I'm doing that. I've moved that into my stories, and that's really been effective for me. Thursdays are coaching posts. You guys, if you follow me on social media, I just made a post. I was sitting on this bed. I snapped a picture of me with my laptop and talked about how typically on a Thursday evening 5 years ago, I'd be sitting here binge watching Scandal instead of working my business. But I found something that I love to do. God called me to do it, and I'm just following his lead, right? Fridays are like Flex Friday or Foodie Friday. So a lot of times I just post a picture of me flexing my arm and something cute, quippy. I can do a food post, or a lot of times I like to do Friday 5, which is like 5 things about me, introduce me to other people and ask them to do the same. So it's engagement. I'm always trying to get people to engage. Saturday is kind of a freebie. Typically, it's about my family, something fun that we're doing, gives people a glimpse into my life and who I am and who we are, right? Okay, so those are the things. Those are your daily posts. And I make this so that you guys don't have to wake up every day and wonder, what do I need to post about today? You have a theme. You don't post the same thing every week or the same picture, but you kind of have something to follow. Fancy Coffee Fridays, I talked about that for my PS team. So every Wednesday, we have the new Coach Weekly calls. Every Tuesday is the phase 2. We have on Saturdays our action hour at 8 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. This is for anybody that can hop on. This is not mandatory, but I do work my business at least an hour on Saturdays. And then we have our team calls. And then for the most part, I try to unplug from my business so that I'm really present with the boys and Matt on Saturday and Sunday. And I really would like for us as a team to do that as well, because you guys do have kids, you do have spouses, you may be empty nesters or whatever, but you still have people who want a relationship with you, right? And so I fully believe that we can get our work done Monday through Friday, you guys. I do believe that. Okay, so as far as events, right, this month, I am running a Mom Strong boot camp this month with some people from our team. You are welcome to invite to that, but I know not everybody is a mom, right? But we are starting with prep week on the 13th, and that week is really going to be like open enrollment. So it's just we're going to add people all week. So we really have until the 20th to hit Success Club and bring our people in. I definitely have a strategy for that. I'm going to show you how I'm going to market that, how I take that theme and I create posts and I create invites and call to actions from that theme. Like I said, you guys can invite to that. Ashley has a baby in her belly. She's a mama. She can invite to that. Okay. So that is open to anybody. But if you're not a mom and you need something to invite to, Ashley Sherman and I were talking today about doing another Fit Girl Gang, maybe starting on the 20th with a short prep week. So that was really fun. Like, that's a short 21-day group, right? And so like, if that works well, our other group will be over by then. So we can actually start another one. And, like, we can just do that for anybody who needs to invite to something or need something to push people to take action, right? So those are the 2 themes this month of our challenge groups. We do have a team meet and greet live call. So I'm committing to hosting at least one, probably only one meet and greet like call for you guys to invite other coaches to until you start to run your own. So that will be May 23rd. It's a Thursday night. Anybody who wants to speak on that call, you guys, it's a meet and greet. So you guys are welcome to do that. Ashley did it this last month. She did a great job. Jade did too. So definitely invite to that. That's what, if you don't have your own something to invite as far as a coaching opportunity, then that's it. But I can definitely help you create your own resources if you're ready to do that and go on your own. The last call would be like, we're going to recruit and have a new coach kickoff call at the end of the month. So you would be inviting to that as well. All right. Does anybody have questions about that, our marketing calendar? Is that going to help? Does that help you? Like, say, what do I post every day? Okay. What am I inviting to? All right. So here is how I market my month. So obviously I created my calendar. I already have that. I don't have to wonder what I'm inviting to. I don't have to wonder when it starts. I don't have to wonder what to put into my posts and things like that. I have a theme, I have a start date, and that gives me confidence, first of all. Okay, so I set a date. My Sunday evening call to action posts until my challenge group starts are probably going to be centered on that Mom Strong group. So my content is not just going to be random fitness, working out, whatever. It's going to be focused on the theme of my group. So let me just say, so mine's a Mom Strong. Ashley Burbank is doing a meditation group. She went live today and talked about her group. She'll probably do some stories and some posts about mindset and meditation and whatever is the theme of her group, right? So my content, and I'm going to show you in just a second, is really centered around being a mom. Things like, what do I feed my kids? What struggles did I overcome to start my own fitness journeys? What feelings did I have as a tired, cranky mama 5 years ago, right? So my content is going to be talking to people, to women who are today where I was 5 years ago. Okay, so I'm not talking to Rachel today. I'm talking to Rachel 5 years ago and the struggles that I faced and the fears that I had and the things that I had to overcome. So that's where I get my content. I'm going to invite. I said I don't give a lot of call to actions in my public posts anymore because I feel like social media is like kind of shunning that. But I am inviting in my stories every single day. It might be a question, like the little question box, drop your email. It might be a poll. Do you want to join this boot camp? Yes or no next month. You know, you can do that in so many different ways. It might be a soft invite, like hashtag join us, hashtag why not you. I can do that kind of thing in my posts without being like super, super pushy or super like every post saying join my team or join my challenge group, right? So I'm finding, you guys, listen to this. I'm finding that as far as my posts, I'm only seriously inviting like once a week, a strong call to action like once a week. Everything else is definitely centered around health and fitness, around my family, around my faith, but it's pretty much like value added or you know, inspirational or just something funny about my life. And then the call to actions are happening in my stories. And that is working very well for me. And here's the thing, like it takes me posting about something. Like I started posting about my Mom Strong group. I've been posting in my stories about Momming every day. It's going to take like a week for that to catch on and for people to really start to engage and start to respond to those polls, okay? So just know that. Don't get discouraged if you post about your challenge group or the theme of it and nobody really responds right away. It's going to take me posting every day about something about being a mom or about that challenge group before they really start to catch on and respond, okay? But here's the thing too. I said this somewhere recently in our trainings or our pods. A lot of people don't really understand just because they watch your stories and read your posts. A lot of people don't get that they are invited, okay? They don't think that this is for me or I can do that. They might watch your workouts and think, I can't do what Rachel does. I can't do what Ashley does. And they may not respond to your polls. So it's up to us as part of our action hour. Hold on. Looking for my Success Club tracker thing. It's part of us as part of this work every single day to message people who are watching our stories and say, hey, thanks for following me. Like, I really hope that I inspire you some way. I love to help other women get healthy and fit. Would you be open to learning more about my upcoming Mom Strong group? Like, boom, that's it. Like, they're watching, they're interested. If they're not responding and they're watching, you can invite them, right? So it's up to us to message people and invite them because they've initiated that conversation by watching our stories, you guys. It's like eye contact. So we have to reach out to them because if we don't invite them, I guarantee you someone else is going to invite them to a boot camp. All right. So be bold in that. Follow up. I've already followed up with everybody that, I invited last month or the month before. They're on my list of people who haven't joined yet. I followed up with them. I've created an event on Facebook, which you don't have to do. You can just do this. You can just follow up by private message and say, hey, I have a new group starting this month. You're the first person that I followed up with. I want you to be one of my 10 people this month. Are you ready to join a boot camp, right? So follow up with people. Create fear of missing out in stories. I'm not a huge FOMO person, but I do believe that people act when they think that an opportunity is going to go away, right? So I'd like to do that. Like I have 10 spots, I'll create an image and I'll say I have 10 spots left. I've got like Ashley, Samantha, and Kathy already signed up. I have 7 spots left, right? So that is really effective for me. Just highlighting people who have already signed up and showing how many spots I have left and putting a poll in there. Also count down to a challenge group. This is something I'm definitely going to do this month. Like the week up leading up to the start of our Mom Strong group, I'm going to do a like 7 days left. You know, this is how many spots I have left, 5 days, 6 days, whatever. That is something I'm going to do that works really well too. So those are just some ways you can market your group. And this is an image of, like I have a bunch of images of how I've done this, right? So you may not have a blog. You don't have to have a blog to be a successful coach. A lot of coaches don't, but I do. I started a blog a long time ago, and I did a series in my stories recently about what do you want to see on my blog? And I was just like, do you want more family-friendly stuff or faith-based raising kids or marriage tips or food or whatever? And so I had a lot of people say they wanted more like faith-based parenting things. And so I wrote a blog the other day about something that we were struggling with in our family, which was like me not making decisions without Matt, right? And so it was genuine. It was part of my story. It was a way that I could add value to people, but it also fell in line with this concept of becoming mom strong, right? And so I wrote a blog about it. I put it into my stories. It was kind of a like breadcrumbing leading up to it. A lot of my transformations this month that you're going to see are going to include pictures of my kids, okay? So I share transformation every week, but it's going to include a lot of before and afters of me and the boys, all right? Because I'm focusing on moms. We are reading in my challenge group this Becoming Mom Strong book. Amazing book, you guys. Like, amazing book. If you're not in the group, whatever, just this book is good. I'm telling you, just like friend to friend. So I will start to use some quotes from that book. I'll pop them into my stories, you know, just write it on the post in the stories, or use it as like an opening for my post that I make, to kind of tease that. And I'm actually giving away that book to the first 3 people that join. So that's like an incentive I'm doing, just because I personally like to get Success Club out of the way, because if I don't, it messes with my head. And we're traveling a lot this month, so I want to lock it in. So I just gave that incentive. The first 3 people that sign up get this book, okay? So that's easy. And then I did create an event. I like to create events on Facebook. I still do that. And a lot of people do that they work well for me, because it's a really easy way to invite people and say, hey, I just invited you to my Mom Strong group. They can go and they can read about it in the event. Last Sunday, we went and took some pictures downtown, me and the boys. I have quite a few that I can use as I market this. And so that's it. That's how I'm marketing Mom Strong. And again, this is just me. This is the mom thing. It can be whatever. It can be whatever your theme is. Just be consistent in sharing that theme and inviting to it, okay? Let me check your messages. Hold on just a second, your chat. I can't see him. Okay, I'll get to him in just a second. And then as far as marketing, so I shared on our Level Up call this week that, you know, in April, it was really a sloppy month for me, if I'm being honest. It was not very consistent in my marketing. And I really started to think about it. And I didn't have a theme for my challenge groups. Like, I didn't have this theme that really pushed me. And I've always done that. I've always created some type of theme for my challenge groups and really marketed that. And it helps me. And so, like, when you are marketing a challenge group, or if you're inviting to mine, you may not be running your own yet, but if you are inviting to mine, then it's really important to get excited about what your theme is and what your story is and what you're inviting people to. And you are literally, I talk to so many coaches who are struggling with their social media content, and they're like, I just feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over. Well, you are going to say the same thing over and over. Like, I've told the same story over and over for 5 years, you guys. Yes, I pulled different pieces of it. That's why I encourage you to like go into Google Docs, sit down and write your story out from start to now. Right. But I pulled different pieces of it. And I was telling Ashley Shervin today, I was like, every time I talk to you, I think of something else. Like, she just like, we start talking and I always think, oh, I haven't told that part of my story lately. But you know, like, it is, your story is yours. It's not going to change. It's going to evolve. It's going to grow, but your story is yours. That's what your business is based on. If you struggled with volume eating, if you struggled with an eating disorder, if you struggled with, I don't know, just self-doubt and fear, whatever it is, that's your story. So you own it, because there are other people out there that today, right now, are struggling with the same things. And we have to be bold in sharing that, hey, yes, I struggled. This is what helped me. This is how I overcame. This is where I am today, and I want to help you, right? So be bold in telling that. I shared this image of my Instagram from today, and you can see, like, I have been talking about my family a lot. Like, we went to the baseball game last week. There's my before and after picture has Milo in it. Then I shared the picture of us, like, outside with our weights. That was my Mom Strong post. And so, like, there is a theme to my post, right? Make sure too that, yes, we can definitely make a post that is short, that is funny, that is quippy, that is inspirational, but make sure that the less significant things, like just the, like, hey, I hope you have a great day, like, save that for your stories, right? The post that you put out there should have some type of value, content, inspiration, something that is going to get people to engage with you, okay? And so that's really important. And like I said, gone are the days of like the arm length selfie. Like, if you look at my social media feed, you don't see just like an arm length selfie a lot. You see me a lot. That's important because people want to follow me and hear from me. But it's a lot of like a glimpse into my life and what I'm doing and who I am and what my message is, okay, if that makes sense. And you can also see I do a lot of live videos. I try to do at least like 5 live videos a week. That's what these little images with the words are on them. I create an image to go over it so it catches people's attention, and a lot more people watch those as well. So definitely show us your life. Like, you guys, honestly, I'm kind of preaching to the choir here. You're really good at that. But just make sure that you're being intentional with your content that goes on your grid, okay? Go live. Like I said, go live. Like, you guys, don't be intimidated by this. Like, people, your rate of sign up is going to go up if you start going live. Why? Because people hear your voice. They hear your heart. They see your face. You know what? Like, right now, if you had never talked to me before, like, you probably feel like you already know me better because you've just heard me and seen me talk for like 10 minutes, right? 15 minutes. So going live is going to help your followers connect with you and trust you and know who you are. What do you go live about? I go live about like my workouts. I go live about sharing a recipe, a nutrition tip. I go live and share something from my personal development. I go live and I share sometimes just something silly that's happening in my life. You know, like I go live and I share things that I'm learning from God and in my scripture just to encourage people. It doesn't have to be like, you don't have to be a professional trainer or nutritionist or anything. Just let people in to see what's happening in your life and what you're learning, right? Get excited. Oh my gosh, like, I can't tell you how many coaches that I follow, and they're like, they message me and they're like, would you evaluate my social media feed? And they all look like they're just like miserable. You know, get excited about what you're doing. I know we're not happy all the time. I know we're not like super like motivated all the time, but just be real. But you know, like 80% of the time, be excited about what you're doing, because other people are going to get excited. People tell me every day, you know, I've had so many coaches reach out to me, but you just seem to love what you do and you're so passionate about it, and or you love that shake or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I get excited. So like, that's why people join me, right? And I'm very confident in what I'm inviting people to. Follow through to the end. If you set a date for a challenge group, if you set a theme for a challenge group, don't post about it for a week and then ghost and not ever do it anymore. follow through to the end. I don't care if you said I have 10 spots and one person signs up. You continue to market that challenge group. You continue to follow through. If you're not at Success Club by the time that your challenge group starts, you say, guess what? I'm extending the sign up date for like a week or 3 days or whatever, because I really am confident that this is going to help people, and you continue to invite, but follow through to the end on what you are inviting people to and what you're marketing. Okay. That's really important. I've been very guilty of not doing that. All right. So some other tips to help you market this. Do your vitals in your stories every day. What do I mean by do your vitals? If you're brand new, you don't know yet, and that's okay. But if you're not brand new, you know what your vitals are. They are invite. They are do your personal development. They are follow up. They are recognize people. So you can invite in your stories every single day. There are so many options for you to do that. Swipe up. Put a poll in there, put a question in there, tell people to email you, do your vitals, invite, be proof that the products work. That's another vital. We share our workouts, we share a picture of our shake, we talk about our shakes sometimes. We recognize other people. If you don't have challengers, there are plenty of people on this team that you can recognize and shout out. That's really important because it shows that this is not about us. Personal development. I love to share things that I glean from my scripture time or from my personal development. And so that's something that I do every single day in my stories. Give people a glimpse into your challenge group. This is so easy now with technology, with the you can video your screen on your smartphone. And then, I mean, even today, like I just videoed me like this. I was going into my challenge groups and I just videoed from my stories and showed people that I was checking into my challenge groups. When people see your boot camp, they really get a different idea of what this is that you're inviting them to. If they see other women posting their workouts and their shakes, they're like, ooh, I want to be a part of that, right? So that's a really good tip for you guys to when you're inviting and you're trying to hit your goal, right? Don't be afraid of success or selling. So I listened to this podcast today and it really spoke to me because I have been afraid of both. Okay. I was afraid of success because I thought, well, I'm a mom, I'm a teacher. I took this teaching job to be present with my kids, to be off when they were off. If I become really successful at coaching or I work this coaching thing around my teaching job, am I taking away from my family? Right. But we can work smart. You guys, we can work smart. I worked after my kids went to bed. I worked on my lunch break. I worked on my commute to work. And because I was willing to do that, like I have been successful. And now I actually get to be with my kids more than I was before. And I was so afraid of what people would think about me for working 2 jobs. I'm not even gonna lie. I was so afraid of what people were gonna think about me. Like even today, I know that people have said stuff to me about me traveling and leaving my kids, but because I'm doing something that I love, because I'm doing something that I believe in, like I get to be with my family way more than I ever was before. And I can succeed in ways that I never could have before. And I was so afraid of success that I really didn't go for it for like 2 whole years. Okay. And selling, you guys, like this is something I've had to struggle with too, but like look around you. Everything in your house, someone sold to you. Someone sold you your house. Someone sold you the lumber, the curtains, the whatever. Like, guys, we have to get away from being afraid to sell to people because, like, our nation would not be here if it were not for salespeople, right? No company that you work for, even now, would be there. A church, you sell. Like we have to sell things in order to enhance people's lives, right? And so we can't be afraid of selling something that we believe in. Be very, very bold in your posts and your invites, you guys. I cannot stress this enough. Don't shy away from inviting people. If you invite them and they say no, it's okay. They weren't a part of your challenge groups or your team before, and they're still not if they say no. But you know what? At least they know that you care enough to have invited them. All right? So be very bold in how you talk about your challenge group and how you talk about what you're doing and when you invite people to your boot camps. Because if it's a wishy-washy invite, you're going to get a wishy-washy no thank you, right? Okay? So be excited and be bold. And then the last thing I really want to say is that, like, we truly, Tony Robbins said this about something else, and it just stuck with me. we have to have such a belief in what we have to offer that we are afraid not to offer it to somebody. And so like, I know, like I remember as a brand new coach, like I did not have that belief in what I was inviting people to. I believed in Melanie Mitro. I believed in the 21 Day Fix. I believed that Shakeology worked, but I didn't have a belief in what I was offering people. But here's the thing, all those things, our trainings, our workouts, our Shakeology, somebody, some other expert created them, and they're going to help people. We just have to believe that we're going to be there for people, and then we're going to, I say this in my sign up email. I tell people, I'm like, I'm going to support the mess out of you until you tell me to go away. And that is true. And if I know that when I invite someone, I can be confident that like I'm going to support you. So I'm going to invite you, and I'm going to sign you up, and I'm going to overcome your objections. And if you tell me no, then I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to add you to my email list, and I'm going to support you anyways, right? Until you're ready to sign up. And so that is definitely my mindset. Like what we have to offer people changes lives. Like it absolutely changes lives. Okay. And so that is a confidence that I want you guys to not fake it, but faith it until you have that confidence for yourself. And I promise you, you guys, like there is just this whole world out there that doesn't even know that you can combine faith and fitness. Like I didn't know it when I started. There are so many people that I talk to every day that join my boot camps, and they're like, I've never thought about like praying over what I put into my mouth. And I'm like, okay, we got to tell more people that you could do that, right? And so like be confident, have a belief in what you're offering. And if you don't know what you're offering yet, or if you don't know that what you are offering is different than anyone else, then create something unique to you that can help people. All right. Okay, I think that's all that I have. Let's see. Okay, I'm reading your things. Will other people get it later? I don't know what that means. Okay, Tracy Potter. Will other people get what later?
You were talking about the 21-day live workouts, 21-day fix. Will anybody that's not signing up with the challenge pack, will they also get it like later down the road, like mostly, or no?
Yes. It'll go into the Beachbody On Demand library at some point, and I'm sure it's in there. I'm sure I'm supposed to know when that is, but I don't know what it is. But they will, yes. Co-parenting article. Oh, thanks, Sam. That's good. No, I don't I should travel with my light, but this is like a lamp on the desk. Is that what you're asking about? I should.
Yeah, the picture from before that you posted.
Oh, that was a sunlight, sister. I walked into my room and I was like, I got to take a picture because the sunlight is really good.
Oh my God, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
I was like, is she traveling with the light?
No, gosh, no. No, I do, but not on the airplane. Okay. Last two people. Okay, you got people from your live on Instagram. I mean, I'm telling you guys, it's like money. Like people want to hear your voice and see your face. Yes, for sure. Okay. So does anybody have any questions, thoughts? So yes, let me reiterate. Ashley Shervin and I, we got two Ashleys. We're talking about, she's not a mom, right? I'm running a Mom Strong group. Okay. So if you guys don't have moms or something, or you, we obviously, moms are my niche because I am a mom, but if you don't have people who are moms that don't want to do that, or you don't have your own boot camp or whatever, like we will probably do something later in the month for you to invite to. But 3 people is our goal, right? Okay. Y'all are so quiet. That is, I feel like Autumn. She does that in all her videos now. Why are y'all so quiet?
I know. She's very funny. I will say that I'm very pumped for May because I want to do diamonds so bad.
I know. I haven't responded to your message yet. I've been in the car.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just really excited. I'm just glad to get your calendar to really help me.
Okay, good. And yeah, like, you know, I was talking about coaching and inviting to that meet and greet call. So I'm finding that Facebook, what are they called? Sneak peeks don't really work anymore. And so I did, you know, for you guys who are ready, like I shared with you guys about the Instagram, what is coaching thing, that's honestly what I'm using for the most part. And then I have like a video, like if people tell me they want to learn more about coaching, that I share with them. So like if you're inviting to coaching and you need a resource, you obviously know I have it, but you can definitely create your own. So I think that I'm finding that more one-on-one personal conversations and invites when it comes to coaching is more effective than the whole, like, here, I'm going to put you in a group and make some posts kind of thing.
Okay, this may sound strange, but do you have like to create my own video, I would find myself looking at your video, writing down what you say, to make sure I cover everything. Is there a place to go to get that information in one spot so that when I make a video?
No, that's honestly what I did. It's like I watched Melanie's videos and I just wrote down.
Yeah, because that's what I started doing when I watched yours.
And like I would honestly keep it to like 10 or 15 minutes. Like, this is what coaching is. You know, like, this is how I got started. This is what we do on a daily basis as a coach. I wouldn't go into like the whole here's how you earn an income or anything. Like, I mean, unless you're ready, I have slides I can give you that actually I may have some notes about like what is coaching, like my sneak peek call. I have to look.
Okay.
But I mean, like, I have some stuff, but definitely, I mean, you can do it. But I was
right now, I'm asking for coaches when I get on right now. That's what I'm pretty much asking for.
Okay.
I'm asking, and the ones that I have now, I'm kind of asking. A lot of mine are still new, and so they're a little anxious about going active as a coach because they don't really know what it is all completely yet, not having been in it very long.
Right. I definitely have old videos that you can like share with them. Like, what is?
Well, I'm gonna try and make my own, so we'll see.
I think you should. That's awesome. Yeah. Okay. All right.
So I don't know what it was last week when you helped us put like a plan together, and this is what you're posting Monday, and this is what you're posting Tuesday. I don't know what it was.
The social media thing.
Yeah, just everything to push us to get to Success Club for the month.
What is
I got
it?
like 30 people.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I got like 30 people just that week that were interested, and that, you know, I've been slowly trickling them in so I could hit Success Club early in May. Like, I already had 4. So I don't know what was different than what you've always been giving us that really like pushed to get me there. I don't know what it was.
I don't know. Maybe you were more confident in your posts, in your invite. Was it like the theme of the group, like the Fit Girl Gang kind of thing?
I think it was the theme. I think it was the event, and I created 3 events. I invited all my 1,000 people.
I think that we were talking about that Tuesday night too, the community aspect of like just the name, like Fit Girl Gang. I think that was really effective. And so like whenever I had created my event for this month and I said, we are Mom Strong, but I changed it to Mom Strong Fit Club is what I changed the name of it to. And I think that people just really respond to that community, you know, knowing that it's going to be like this group of women. Yeah. So maybe as we create our themes or our boot camps every month, we just remember that. And we use words like sisterhood or friends or, you know, girl gang or things like that. I'm almost 40. Am I allowed to say girl gang?
Yes. Like, I'm a lot older than any of you, and I still say girl.
You said girl gang. I wouldn't think that was weird. So maybe I'm not. Okay. All right. But that's a good thing. And you know that content is there. I mean, it's in our team page. You can go back and do the same thing every week. You know, Samantha.
Yeah. I looked at it today. I was like, what did I do differently? Like, besides the event, like.
Yeah. Cute. Sorry, I was distracted by a child. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was just, I mean, I find that confidence goes a long way, you know? Yeah, for sure. All right. Jennifer, you're still with us. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, it's overwhelming. Okay, so I'm going to take a picture of us, and then I'm going to hop off because we got to get on the other one, okay? What's little man's name? Which one is this?
This is Landon.
Landon. You're so handsome. Okay, I'm going to take a picture. Y'all smile. I'm so bossy. Okay, I got it. All right, I'll share that in our team page. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, I'm here however you need me, and I'm rooting for you, and which is going to be an awesome month. It's going to be an awesome month. Okay. All right. I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.